What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to another episode on the Insorum server. We're back here at the rig, and today's going to be a very unusual episode because we're actually going to get something done. So, yeah, I know it does feel a bit weird. Usually I just wander around, ramble about something, and don't actually get anything done. But today I've actually pre-prepared, sort of. Oh, just saw an iron golem fall down there, where he will meet his demise. Kind of morbid if you think about it that way. Anyway, this building, and actually I'll give you a bit of a look at it first. So this is our... Sorry, I just saw someone running. That was really weird. So this is our farm building, and Lo was talking must have been last week now. Lo and I were talking. He's like, you know, Rip, we need a wheat farm. And I'm like, yeah, well, that is my specialty. It kind of is my thing. And I was like, I don't know where to build one. Am I going to build one somewhere off one of these things, somewhere like this? And, you know, there's plenty of places. There's a lot of space to build stuff. It's just where we kind of want to put stuff kind of thing. And I thought, may as well put it near the farm building. At least a kind of smallish wheat farm. We can always do a really massive wheat farm. If I really want, I'll do a massive wheat farm. I don't know where I'd put that. It'd probably have to be off the rig a bit, which I don't really want to do. I think it was going to be in the middle of the 4 mob towers in the initial design. And mind you, this was back when when Lorraine conceived this on literally the last map. But we went against that. So if I was going to do a really large scale wheat farm, it wouldn't be my normal design anyway. But we wanted a small one for now, just to feed the cows and stuff up there. And we also wanted a spot where it could kind of easily be accessed. And he's like, why don't you put it the opposite side to the cow farm? And I thought, you know, might be a good idea. And then I thought of the most ingenious idea. And I actually didn't tell Lo. And it's because I'm pretty confident with this idea and how well it will work. So looking at the farm building, it kind of looks like it's missing, a top, doesn't it? If we were to replicate this up there, I reckon it would actually look pretty good. Maybe it wouldn't be an exact replica. I feel it might be a touch smaller because we won't need these outside things over here. I don't think they'll be necessary. Is it the same on the other side? I can only assume it's the same on the other side, yeah. So I don't think they'll be necessary because the wiring for a wheat farm is not as complex, or it shouldn't be as complex. But we're just going to build the structure today, and hopefully it would look good. And, you know, we can add stuff on as we go. So, I've already worked out the kind of spacing, so I was doing a little bit of, as I said, preparation work, because I'm that good. So basically we have to line up these stone slabs, and then the stone bricks will go on top. And let me just get the slabs. There. Just trying to think. Yeah, it probably would be easier to put the stone slabs on first, would it not? 3, 4, just like that. And basically we, I think that gets, yep. And am I getting a bit of lag? I have new internet. I shouldn't be getting this lag. So, yeah, so obviously this is the floor here. It matches up perfectly with the floor below, to the best of my knowledge. So we're just going to basically replicate it straight up here. It goes around the outside. Maybe this is a bit more complex than I thought. Those slabs are just to prevent mobs spawning there. I'm just trying to get a really good look at it. Okay, so the actual structure of the building is just the slabs on the outside there. So that's what we're going to go with. Alright. So I don't have too much to talk about today, but I wanted to kind of follow on from the topic of discussion kind of from last episode. I didn't really delve too much into it, but kind of a excuse me, kind of the thing that I was talking about last episode is just real life, man, and kind of what I've been doing. And basically, for those of you who don't know, maybe new subscribers, for my what I kind of do, if you don't know, I'm at uni at the moment, but I've been at uni for the last many years. Not many years, but I've been there for pretty much almost as long as you would be in high school, and that is, a long time. Most people, do 3-year degrees at uni. You know, I'm doing an engineering degree. I'm doing an engineering science double degree, and I'll get a much better degree than, say, someone who goes and does an arts degree for the most part. And I mean, I know I'm having a go at people who do arts degrees there, but it's just a fact that it's kind of, a lot of arts degrees are just not that useful. The one thing you do if you go, this is Ripper's advice. If you want to go do an arts degree, specialize it. Go do arts. When you go do arts, you want to go do something like drama. You want to go do something and like specialize in music performance. You want to go specialize in, I'm not sure if, for example, journalism is kind of within the arts faculty. I think sometimes it is, sometimes it isn't. But do something like that. Actually specialize. If you want to do an arts degree, go and do something that you're really interested in, because that's what'll help you. If you just go and do arts for the hell of it, you may as well save your money. You may as well do it. And it sounds a bit rude. It sounds a bit mean, but it's kind of the truth. Because I've seen it. I've seen firsthand people who go do arts degrees and they have nothing. And actually science degrees, unfortunately, are becoming the same thing. It just seems like the equivalent for, the people who are kind of more mathsy people. They just go do science degrees, and now they're becoming kind of a thing. It's like, it's a very similar thing as to what's going on with the arts degrees, at least in my opinion. And this is from personal experience. I've seen people who have dropped out of science degrees, and it's just no point. But anyway, I'm digressing a lot, and I'm being a bit rude to people who do arts degrees. Arts degrees are good. They're not good when you do them for the wrong reasons, is my kind of too long didn't listen kind of wrap up there. But basically, I'm coming to the end of my course, and I'll have an engineering degree is really good, and the science degree is more a support thing. Well, I'm really getting a bit of lag. That's annoying. I just dumped a bunch of stuff in here. I'll just convert all of this to slabs. I'll need some more anyway. So I'll have one very good degree in my mechanical engineering degree. That's something that could get me into a lot of different places. A lot of different places. And I'll also have my science degree, which and this may pain a lot of you, but basically my science side was specializing in maths. And though I'm not going to use most of the maths I actually learnt, it's useful to know. It's useful to kind of have a background and say, I have a really good background in maths. And then they're like, hey, cool. Here, have a job. I don't know. But that was kind of the point of it. These are on the half, right? So, yes, so they're on the right one. I worked this out already. Why am I... I'll have to rewire this a little bit as well. Which should be... Actually, I'll just put torches there. Yeah. Yep, that won't be too hard to wire, but I won't do it right now, because I'll grab some redstone when I go back. So this is done, so basically stone brick goes on top of this now. So I'll have some pretty good degrees, but it's kind of like, yes, I will have them, but it's like, that's only the first step. It's kind of like a thing, it's like, I have to go out and find a job, and it's weird. It's weird, man. I mean, you get in this kind of routine of being at uni, and it's more like being at school, to be honest. Being at uni is a slightly more free version of being at high school, and that's all I really see it as. Yeah, that's gonna cut it anyway. That's really what I kind of see it as, and that's kind of what it's like to me. And it's very nice to have this little routine, but you have to move on, and that's kind of my point. And I don't know, it's kind of where I'm at, and I'm just sitting here, obviously, like playing my little Minecraft game now, and not ignoring that. As again, I'm talking about to you guys, but that's kind of where I'm at in my life, kind of thing. So that's your that's your thing for the day. And I'm just trying to think where the hell. So that's the I only got this far. I thought this would take a bit longer. Yeah, so I want to... Oh, I don't need to slab it. The second floor is slabbed, but it doesn't necessarily need to be. But let's have a look at that. Because that... yeah, see how it looks actually wider on the bottom? That's kind of more what I wanted. That's actually kind of more what I wanted. Maybe I'll expand the bits out or something. I don't know. That's right. I'll do the shell first. And how many is it? 1, 2... Oh, we'll do it the other way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then the thing on top. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 total. So 8, including the one I've already put. 2 window. Okay, that's right. We'll just do the 8s first. Where do they go? Actually, let's mark with an hand design where they go. There. There. Not there. There. And therefore over here. Just mark them. So yeah. I mean, I hate to get real talk on you guys. I may just title this one a real talk. I'm not sure yet. But that's kind of my thing. And surely on the opposite side. I would say it's on the opposite side, but you can't actually see them on the bottom, but I'll put them there anyway. Now, are there any on the sides? No, because of... Yeah, okay. We may put the shell on the side. It depends where the redstone goes, really. So, yeah. That's all about... I don't think I have too much more to say on that matter, but that's kind of where I'm at in my life. And maybe I should be playing Minecraft now. Maybe I should be going out and... finding a job. But that's alright. And kind of like, will I stop doing this when I get a job? 2, 1, 2, 1. The answer is, I don't know. If my job calls me to be really busy, I guess I will have to. But, you know, I'd like to not stop. It's not about so much unwillingness to change my lifestyle, because I know obviously if you have a full-time job, your lifestyle changes dramatically. From me having, like, what do I have now, like so many days off a week, to, you know, working full-time. Oh, well, I can't count and talk at the same time, I'm sorry. But it's not like that. It's like I don't want to kind of give up what has kind of defined me. So I'm just practicing my wardrobe supply. Sorry, it's a bit annoying, I know. But that's another one of my points. Don't give up what defines you. Even I've seen this a lot online. People are like, I don't know, maybe it's a self-control thing. I feel I have. I know some people in my life will kind of go against this, will disagree with this. But I feel I have almost enough self-control to kind of distinguish, like, you know, I can't play games right this second. I do need to do something, and I feel I do that okay. Sometimes I get a little bit too caught up in games, and I know one person who is nodding their head very much so. I will not name them, but they know who they are. I know they'll watch this. But it's kind of like, you know, if I have to do a huge uni assignment, I'll have to sit down and do it. I don't go on any games. I don't do anything. But when I'm done and I don't have something to do, it's kind of like, you know, I can play games. It's not a lifestyle choice per se. It's just like, this is what has defined me. And I like playing video games. Not just Minecraft. There are other video games as well that I like to play. It's kind of what I like to do. Is that right? Yeah, it just looks a bit odd because I haven't put the top on. I'm just trying to think. Yeah, it's exactly the same pattern on the bottom. Oh, it's slightly different on the bottom. Do you see that? I'm looking over there. That's alright. It's not hard to change because it's on the top. The bottom's much harder to change. That's all right. I'll just do it on the top and see how it looks. Bit of a a cough still. I don't like that. I've been sick for so long. But it's kind of like that. And I know lots of people who just give up online stuff. And maybe it's because they don't have the self-control kind of thing. And I feel I kind of do. But, you know, could work on it a little bit. But I don't know. I don't like giving up lifestyles. Not lifestyles. I don't like giving up what kind of defines you. You know, don't give up what defines you, guys. It's not because you'll be lost after that, and that's not what you want. That's not what you want, all right? All right. So I don't know. Real talk. I think this is gonna have to be a real talk, isn't it? I'm gonna have to. I don't know what to title it, but it's gonna be a real talk for you guys. So I haven't done one of these in a while, so it's good. So am I? And it's kind of like, am I scared? No, I'm kind of. It's not even anxious. It's like I know I have to do it, and I'm kind of interested on what kind of awaits me because, I mean, getting paid full time, one. And two, being able to actually live in my own house that isn't my parents' house, that's got to be pretty cool. And I'm really actually looking forward to that part of my life. And I don't know, maybe you American guys, maybe you older guys out there that are watching, you know, you're like, okay, it's just like, you know, you just move out kind of thing. But, you know, it's a big deal for some people. And for me, it's like, I mean, I've kind of, I've never really lived. I've only lived by myself, you know, in certain time periods, and I've kind of enjoyed it. Unfortunately, it has been mostly lived with myself, which kind of sucks. I can't imagine living by myself. I mean, I'd live with my girlfriend. Living by myself, I couldn't really imagine doing. It feels a little lonely. I mean, no. If that's what people do, I'm fine with that. But I couldn't do it personally. Is what I'm saying. But yeah, it excites me that I'm kind of moving into a new part of my life for real this time. For real this time, guys. So that's my real talk. I'm gonna finish this up. And did I do them? Yeah, slabs do go on the top of these. We'll just get rid of them. Alright. Slab this out. I'll slab all this out, and it'll stop mob spawning too, which is handy. Oh, I'm gonna run out of slabs, am I? I'm gonna run out of slabs for sure. I'm gonna put them at the front from the front so I can get a good visualization of what the building looks like. Okay. Snowballs, water dropping right next to redstone. By the way, if you're watching, this redstone won't work unless you click this button at the moment, but I'll fix it. It's fine. Alright? It's fine. Everything's fine. Okay, grab the extra blocks and we'll go have a quick look. I'll leave that there for now. I'll extend these stairs, and actually, if the building goes high enough, yeah, because the building, if we don't use the back, for example, we can just connect it straight up there. And that was actually my plan, to actually have a connection either possibly from the front, maybe even from the front. It goes to this walkway, and then you can just go wheat farm, walk along the walkway through the middle, and to the cow farm. That was my idea. So obviously, so yeah, that it looks kind of like I expected, and it's slightly smaller on top, and I don't mind that. And I feel it will look better once it's filled in, because you'll have this solid green glass building here, a lot of empty space, and then another solid green glass at the top. Although the back looks a bit not quite as good as I thought it would look. Oh yeah, and the cactus farm will extend up to the top as well. So actually that'll look a bit better once the cactus farm extends, I believe. So yeah, I think that's pretty good progress for today. I might put the windows in actually. It's a 2 gap. I'll jump up there and start putting the windows in. So yeah, that's Real Talk. Thank you very much for tuning in. I don't do these often enough, I think. Talk about this actual real life kind of topics. And I know I did talk about myself a bit, but that's, you know, that's what we kind of do sometimes. And yeah, I don't think I have too much more to say on the matter. So that's about it. Thank you very much for watching, guys. and I'll catch you next time. See you later.